New year, new intro. Thank you for watching.
Welcome to the One Star Week Foot Show. Welcome to the One Star Week Foot Show.
Hello.
We got player reviews and we got much more.
We do.
We got player reviews and we got much more.
And
I review players all the time, dog. Everyone is fire like a Yule log.
Fire.
We trying to get some views like a blind man.
I can't see.
Shout out to my subs, they are gang.
Good evening and welcome to the One Star Week Foot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews. I'm going to be your host today, One Star Week Foot, and it just really is an honor to have you back on the channel today. So today we're going to be continuing the trend that we've been doing recently of doing prime moments icon reviews. And today I took the opportunity to review a card that I haven't seen reviewed yet. I YouTube searched this morning whether anybody has reviewed this Prime Moments Kluivert card, and nobody's touched it. I don't know why. I mean, people are sleeping on this card because when you look at this card compared to his other versions, it's a massive upgrade, all right? So when you look at this card, he's 6'2". He has high-low work rates, which are great for a striker. He has a 4-star combination with his right foot being his predominant foot. I have played 4 games in Rivals with him. I got 5 goals and 0 assists. But before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you find this video helpful in some way, shape, or form, please do me a favor and hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, I don't bite, man. I don't bite. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home for watching this video. So when you look at this card, I mean, what are his strengths? So he has the pace. 90 pace is a big upgrade on his other versions. His baby version, I think, is his fastest version aside from this one, and it has 88 pace. This one now has 90 pace with 93 acceleration. How's he gonna feel in game though? Because he's 6'2". Is he gonna feel quick? Is he gonna feel responsive? We're gonna find out. His shooting stats are really what drew me to this card. I mean, look at the stats here. He has 99 attack positioning, 95 finishing, 95 shot power. All of those together look absolutely insane. His passing stats also make him stand out from other strikers because as far as icon strikers go, until you hit that top tier of striker, most of them have really high finishing but not really high passing stats. This guy is a little bit of a best of both worlds type player. He has 84 vision, 86 short passing. So as far as playmakers go, he is going to be able to playmake a bit at the striker position. His dribbling stats got a massive upgrade because I've used his baby version. I packed him from the baby icon SBC, and he did feel clunky at times. He didn't feel horribly clunky. Like he didn't feel horrible on the ball, but at the same time, he's 6'2". He didn't feel great on the ball. They really gave him a big upgrade. He got +9 agility on his prime card, but most importantly, he got +11 composure. Because when you look at all the Kluivert cards, all of them have about 78, 79 composure. This one has 88 composure, which is going to be absolutely massive. His physical stats are, of course, going to be insane. 87 strength, 95 jumping, 74 aggression. So, without further ado, I'm going to take you over to the studios to our review specialist, One Star Week Foot. Take it away. Thanks, One Star. So, according to Footbin, this card's going to be costing you a cool 2.1 milli on the market. Is he worth that money? And I would have to say not yet, all right? I don't think it's the right moment to buy this card, but if he does drop to the low 1 million coin range, I know it might take a while, but if he does drop to that range and he fits your playstyle, I think he would represent a decent value. I'm gonna break down the stats though so you know exactly what to expect at home. So, how does his pace feel? All right, this is one of the biggest questions when it comes to this card. And in game, this guy does feel quick off the mark. He definitely is able to beat the defensive line, and he does feel fairly quick coming out of the skill moves for a bigger guy. However, he doesn't quite feel 90 pace in game. He feels more like 86, 87 pace, and that's not to say he's slow, but he's just not as quick as his stats would suggest. Overall, I gotta give this guy's pace an 8.5 out of 10. Next, we will be talking about his shooting because his shooting is very nice on paper. 99 attack positioning, 95 finishing. I mean, what more can you want? Does it disappoint? Does he play to the stats? I would have to say he definitely plays to the stats, all right? The number one thing I noticed with this card is his attack positioning. 99 attack positioning with no chem style, and it definitely feels like that in game. The runs this guy was making was insane. And that's on top of the fact that he was a high-low player. So he has high attacking work rates. He's always looking to make runs. He looks like the kind of card in game that's very hungry for the ball, that's just always constantly running, looking for places to be open. And in game, he's just very hard to mark. I set him to get in behind, and this guy was making some brilliant runs. His attack positioning was absolutely insane. And on top of that, his finishing was so reliable. I mean, the one thing that I can say about this card is that if you get him in the box from the right angle, he's gonna bury all his shots. All right, he hits every single shot, every near post shot, every shot where the keeper's coming out and you have a tight angle, he's gonna hit those with very good accuracy. Because he has 95 shot power, all his shots are like bullets. They're like accurate bullets. And overall, I would say this guy's shooting is one of the best shots overall that I felt on this game. I gotta give it a 9.5 out of 10. If you can imagine the definition of the word clinical, this guy is it. Next, we are gonna be talking about his passing, because you guys might be bringing this guy in as a target man striker that can actually bring other players onto the game or into the game. How does he feel in game? And honestly, this guy's passing was very reliable. All right, he is good at shielding the ball, he is good at holding up the ball, and he is good at setting other people up with little short through balls, little short passes, everything like that. The way I really used this guy as far as linking a play was to lob the ball up to him and let him head the ball to another player. He was really good at that. Overall, his passing was decent. I would have to say it's an 8 out of 10. He has a very well-rounded passing stats, and in game it definitely shows. Next, we will be talking about his dribbling, all right? Because this is probably going to be the make or break part of this card. This is going to decide whether this card is meta or not quite meta. And in game, this guy is definitely good at dribbling the ball. He has 90 ball control. He has 87 dribbling. And in game, he definitely keeps the ball very close to his body. He feels fairly quick when shifting his weight around. But the fact of the matter is he's 6'2". He has extremely long legs. He has a big stock to him in game. And it's just hard to maneuver him in certain areas. If you're trying to wiggle your way into the box to create half a chance to get the shot off, he's just not very good at that. Pulling off the skill moves, he can accelerate out of certain skill moves, but at the same time, if you're just trying left stick dribbling, he is clunky. He is unresponsive at times. He does take very long strides, so because of that, it's very hard to change directions with him. He is a bit of a truck in that regard. His 87 agility is definitely noticeable in game. Like I said, he does feel shifty for a 6'2" guy, but because of his body type, he is going to be limited in certain scenarios. And overall, I gotta give this guy's dribbling a 7.5 out of 10. It's as good as you can expect for somebody that's 6'2", but in delayed gameplay, this guy's really gonna frustrate you. Finally, we will be talking about his physical, and this guy's physical was insane. 87 strength is definitely noticeable in game, so I think the way to really use this card is to use his body. Okay, and what I mean by that is that he has a big stock. He has 87 strength, so if you shield the ball, you tap L2, this guy's going to be able to shield off any defender on this game. And when this guy gets in behind and you tap L2, this guy's going to be able to really hold the ball up and get that shot off. What I did notice about him getting in behind, though, is that he had a hard time controlling the ball. He would be able to hold the defender off, but he just didn't have that top end ball control. I guess it's due to him being 6'2" to really get that ball under control and then get the shot off. And I do think it's just due to his body type. But physically, he's fine. I think jumping wise, he really stands out. He's able to win headers on this game against any defender. I didn't score any headers with him, but I did win a lot of headers, if that makes sense. Overall, I gotta give this guy's physical a 9.5 out of 10. Alright guys, so what do I think about this card? I think this card is a great card if you like target man strikers. If you like Lewandowski, if you want a better version of Lewandowski, if you want one of the best versions of Lewandowski on this game, then get this Kluivert card. If that kind of card suits your playstyle, I think you really do bits with this card. However, I do have to talk about some of the negative aspects of this card. Like I say, he's 6'2". He's just not going to be a dribbler no matter what his dribbling stats are. If you can get past that, he will bring a lot to your side. He is, like I said, an aerial threat. He does have a physical presence to him. He does finish almost everything in the box, and his attack positioning is insane. I think the best way to use this card is to surround him with a bunch of fast, agile players and just pass it to him in the box and then press the shoot button. He'll be able to really tear opposition up if you do that and you play to his strengths. But if you try to do too much with him, like I said, he will let you down. So that's going to be my Kluivert review. Hopefully you guys found it helpful at home. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, deuces.